Do you ever wonder why your relationships feel like they're falling apart even though you're giving them your all? If so, stick around because today we're turning that ship around. I'm Adam Lane Smith. I make relationships better. Before we dive in, I want to make sure you never miss an opportunity to boost your relationship game. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's make sure you always have access to the tools and resources to turn your relationships around. All right, let's get started. Today, we're going to break down the top 5 reasons that relationships feel like they're crumbling and what you can do about it. First up, we have communication breakdown. It's no secret that communication is key to any relationship. You've probably heard that 1,000 times, but it's true. When communication breaks down, it's like a ship losing its navigation system in the middle of the ocean. Suddenly you're drifting aimlessly, and that can lead to all sorts of problems. Misunderstandings can bloom out of even the smallest miscommunication. Suddenly your best intentions can be misread, and that can cause a rift. This can make it feel like you're speaking 2 different languages, even though you're both trying to achieve the same thing. So it's a frustrating situation, but it's also common, and it's something that can be worked on. So here's the good news. You can fix it. Start with active listening. That means truly focusing on what your partner is saying, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Reflect their words back to them. Show them when you understand, or ask questions when you don't. This can help you avoid misunderstandings, but it's not just about how you listen. It's also about how you respond. Be thoughtful with your words. Express your feelings honestly, but also considerately. Remember that the goal is to reach understanding and not to win. This is a small shift, but it makes a world of difference. That's why I put it at number 1. Next up, we have the issue of lack of shared goals. Big one. Do you remember when you both were excited about planning your future together? I hope so. Remember how it felt like you were both heading toward the same destination? And now, does it feel like you're both walking on separate paths? That's because having shared goals in a relationship is as crucial as a destination is to a journey. Without a common destination, you'll end up going in different directions. Over time, that distance can become harder and harder to bridge. It can make you feel disconnected from each other, like you're living parallel lives rather than a shared one. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can revisit this, realign your dreams, and make it happen. It's never too late to sit down and discuss what you both want for your future. Start by finding common ground. What are some things you both want? It could be as simple as living in a certain place, adopting a pet, having babies, or as complex as your ambition, your careers, and everything you want to build in a legacy. The important thing is that you find something to strive towards together. Having a shared goal gives your relationship a sense of direction and purpose. It can bring you closer and help you both keep motivated to work on your relationship. I know goals can make a big difference for the couples that I coach. Goals can be everything. Our third point here is neglecting each other's needs. We all have needs, physical and emotional. They're part of being human, by the way. When these needs go unfulfilled, it's like a plant being deprived of sunlight or water. That's just mean. Over time, it's going to wither, just like people. Similarly, when our needs in a relationship go unmet, resentment starts to build up. This is often a silent but deadly issue. It can simmer beneath the surface, building up over time until it erupts in an argument or withdrawal, an affair. This cracks relationships in half right when you need them to be good. Addressing this actually is simple. It may require some courage, though. Understand and prioritize your partner's needs. This starts with a conversation. Ask them what they need and how you can love them better. And be ready to listen without judgment. And in turn, be ready to share about your needs too. And be honest. It might feel uncomfortable to be this open and vulnerable, but it's the only way to truly clear the air and make yourself heard and felt and met. By having this exchange, you show each other that you're committed to meeting each other's needs, and you can significantly strengthen your bond through this process. Fourth on our list is couples not having quality time together. I understand we're all busy. Trust me, I've got 4 kids and a business to run. I get it. We live in a world where being busy is worn like a badge of honor. But spending quality time together is what fuels the bond in a relationship. Without it, that bond starts to fade. You might start feeling like strangers living in the same house rather than partners. It can be disheartening to feel this way, and it can make you question the relationship itself and if it's even worth saving. But here's the thing. Make time. No matter how busy you are, there's always time for what's important. And what's more important than your relationship? This doesn't have to be an extravagant date night or a weekend getaway. It could be as simple as a walk in the park, a quiet dinner at home, or even doing chores together. The key is to be present and fully engaged. This shared time allows you to reconnect and to remember why you're together in the first place. Finally, the big one, the death flag. We have letting conflicts go unresolved. Every relationship has conflicts. I don't care how perfect you are for each other. They're natural and they're inevitable. And when conflicts go unresolved, they pile up like an unseen mountain standing between you and your partner. It can be daunting and even paralyzing to think about addressing these issues. I get it. You might even start avoiding each other to avoid the conflict. But conflict resolution is a skill that you can learn. In fact, everybody who does it well had to learn it. Start by creating a safe space for that discussion. Be open to hearing your partner's perspective and express your own perspective respectfully. Address the issue at hand without bringing up past conflicts or making personal attacks. And remember, the goal is to resolve the conflict, not to win the argument. No more sweeping issues under the rug. It might be difficult at first, but with time and practice, you can turn conflicts into opportunities for growth in your relationship. And I have another video here on this channel called How to Win the Next Argument with Your Spouse. Check that out. You'll enjoy it. Now, we've addressed these common issues and their potential solutions, but let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. All of these problems at the core tie down to a concept known as attachment theory, which is what I teach. In psychology, attachment theory teaches that the way we relate to others, especially in intimate relationships, is shaped by the bonds that we formed in our earliest years of life. It profoundly affects our relationships, leading to patterns that can be healthy or, in other cases, less than optimal. For instance, communication breakdowns can often result from avoidant attachment style, where individuals struggle to express their needs and feelings because they think that the other person is going to use them against them or resent them for it. Neglecting each other's needs might point to an anxious attachment style, where fear of rejection of abandonment leads to suppressing your own needs. These patterns aren't your fault. They're learned long ago. But here's the great part. They can also be unlearned and replaced with healthier patterns. As an attachment specialist, my job is to help you navigate these patterns and understand them so you can ultimately transform them. Through coaching, we can dive deeper into understanding your unique attachment style and the ways it's affecting your relationship. I provide tools and techniques tailored right to you so you can rewrite these patterns and build stronger, healthier relationships. But I also understand that not everyone can access one-on-one coaching, and that's totally okay. That's why I've created a private coaching community, a place for couples and individuals like you who learn and grow together. In this community, you get access to resources, expert advice, and the collective wisdom of people who are on the same journey as you are. Most importantly, you'll realize that you're not alone in your struggles, and that in itself is incredibly empowering. So whether it's through coaching or joining our community, remember I'm here to help you navigate these waters. Let's work together and make your relationships better. Relationships can be challenging, it's true, but they're also the source of our greatest joys. And with the right tools, the right understanding, they can be the wellspring of growth and fulfillment in your life that you're looking for. Now that's it for today. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming videos and all those tips that are coming. Until next time, let's make your relationships better together. I'll see you in the next video.